Okay.
Already hard, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh. Time for me to turn on the Twitch chat.
Alrighty, we are over 50% done, so that's exciting.
I didn't play for that long to get to that 74%, by the way. I played for like maybe an hour and a half.
Okay, so I got 8 hours and 45 minutes for this. Oh no, wait. I hit B.
I was going to say, mine's going to be off because I just left it
9 hours.
I left it a lot. There was times where I was busy playing Final Fantasy, so that's probably not an accurate representation.
You're also 74% and at 9 hours, and I'm at 55% in almost 9 hours.
Yeah.
So
I think also the funny part of it too is because I left Final Fantasy on, so now it's like, you have like 300 hours in this game. I'm like, probably only played it for about a sixth of that time, but if you say so.
Whatever you say, dude. Alright, so when we last were here, I got killed repeatedly. That was fun.
How much of a guideline of where you're going at the start to get reacquainted do you want?
Okay, so I know that we have a thing. Do we not?
You don't have a spell stone.
We don't have a spell stone.
So,
okay,
in this village, you get kidnapped, but there's a Krazoa Spirit here. In order to get it, you have to pass 2 different trials. You find the village leader, the guy you talked to at the very end of the last episode. You find him, and there's 2 different tests that you have to complete. One of those tests, however, requires you to get across some platforms that you've not activated. You're looking for buttons that you can place in some of the statues on the area you just were. So you want to try to go around this area. You want to try to go around this area and use Tricky's find command in order to get the 3 switches.
Okay.
And my recommendation would be to walk around the perimeter. Even if the perimeter is the water, just go around the edge of the map.
Okay.
Because that was how I found all 3. Or at least 2 of them.
Alright. Okay. So.
Hey, Fox! Should we take a look around?
Isn't that what I'm doing?
It's because that's where the exit is. It probably just thought you got too close to the exit.
Maybe.
Also, if the current's kind of weird in some spots, that's normal. There was times where I tried to go against the current and I was literally just swimming in place.
Well, I'm not sure what I can do about this right now.
Not really much.
Okay. Aha. Neat. Also, that thing's swooping in the background.
Yeah, don't worry about it. This is a wooden block carving. I'm just going to call it the triangle piece.
I mean, yeah.
There's a triangle, a circle, and a square. I don't even think you actually need all 3, but you definitely need 2 of them. The square you need for sure. In fact, I think the triangle piece might be the only piece you don't need. I could be wrong on that, though.
Just keep looking. Don't worry about it.
I would actually be kind of interested to watch like a speedrun or a sequence break of this game. Probably hasn't been done that much, though. If you ever want to set like a world record for a speedrun, just pick a game that like nobody really cares or nobody ever gave any attention to, because odds are there's going to be little to no evidence of those games.
Look at me not lighting myself on fire.
I know, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Right, that's 2. I think that's the circle. Nope, that's the square.
I'm glad that it's night now and so much more difficult to see anything.
At least the mushrooms are asleep and they're easy to get now.
Yeah. I don't think
There's not much up here, but if you notice the tiki whenever you walked past it, notice how on the map it's a red dot. You will need those for pretty soon.
Later.
Yeah, not right now, but like give it 10 minutes tops and you'll need them.
Hey, don't draw its attention to us. I blame that on him.
So that's where you go to activate the trials after you put in the pieces, is you'll go across that bridge to him.
Okay.
You know, you think for like stuff that should be handled with care, that people wouldn't drop it so much in the background. Because a lot of those coins are like, they were kept in good enough condition where you don't even want to actually touch them with your hands because you don't want to get your hand oils on them.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been like dropping them repeatedly for the last 2 hours.
Don't worry about it. Speaking of...
No, that was the table. They're folding up the table. That's sad that I can tell from how many years they've done it.
Okay.
You were on top of it. You were standing on it.
Was?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. There it is.
Digga. This tricky just clips straight through you.
Don't worry about
And
it.
there's a circle one. That does look like a... It doesn't look like wood so much as it looked like cork there. Maybe it's because it was a circle shape, but...
Alright, so my next question is, where is my... Oh, there's the ladder. There you go.
So yeah, there's a bunch of little things like this, and 3 of them have empty slots in them. Like that one.
I bet a square. That's a lot bigger than it was 3 seconds ago.
Yeah, just a little bit. There's the angle of tries. And there you go.
Alright.
So one of those will take you to the leader that will activate the challenges. The one on the left takes you up to that totem up there.
This one?
No, the other left. Like, if you go... That's where the circle ones, they created platforms that are in the water. You can see them if you get a little bit closer. Like those 3 right there, those weren't there before.
Mm-hmm.
So that one will take you to the totem.
So that's where I have to go?
I don't think right now... You might as well start there. I don't remember if it's the left one, the right one, or the center one that takes you to the chieftain. Maybe you do need all 3. It's either the middle one or the right that you don't need. You definitely need the left one to get to the totem.
Okay. I really did not expect to land on that.
Yeah,
I was gonna fall off.
Whenever I was playing earlier, there was a challenge section in a Krazoa area where you have to, like, you hold onto a bomb and you have to maneuver around kind of like a really tight maze that's ice. And whenever I ran it, like, whenever I tried to walk it, I messed up a lot, but when I ran it, I got it in one try. So it might actually be legitimately running is easier in some points than walking. It also helped that the platforms were a little bit bigger than the last one where they were really tiny. They were like the width of Fox, like 1.5 times its width was probably the size of the platforms. Yeah, this is it. Okay, it is left.
Not you again. We know you didn't take our treasure, so just go away. So, you're looking for Krazoa Spirits, eh?
Okay, why does that one have abs?
Why not?
Maybe I help you, eh?
Why did none of the rest of them have abs?
Keep a secret
They don't work out.
from the shop.
Oh my god.
Under our village is a mighty chamber. Some say you was built by the Krazoa. Do you
I want to know how messed up this made this guy's voice.
Stupid question. Of course we want to see that.
So many drugs.
I feel like he would have just like not been able to speak for the next week.
God.
Unless he just had like a really raspy voice naturally.
Well, let me at you, Fox. You gotta do it now.
No, I don't.
But before you can
You don't own me.
take a look at this.
Alright, so these are the 2 tests that you have to pass. I would recommend starting with the test of strength because it's like wicked easy. It's literally just mash A. It is a Mario Party minigame. The funny thing was, as a kid, I could not do this, and then I realized what the problem was. I was mashing the buttons so hard the controller couldn't register it.
Ah.
So, when I say it's easy, it's that easy.
There wasn't even like a ready, set, go or anything.
No?
Yeah, this is really, actually, I'm not even going that fast at all.
No.
Hello?
You jinxed it.
Hello? Ah! I'm not sure what's happening.
I think it's just when he gets close to losing, he may just get like an energy boost. Basically the game rubber banding.
Cheating! Am I supposed to make it to the end, or
You're supposed to
in?
push him off. He's supposed to fall in that hole in the center. I'm assuming a draw counts as a failure. I have no idea. I would assume it does. Most of the time I played it as a kid, I lost.
Well, I'd
so.
do it better if it wasn't rubber banding. Okay, see, that's just cheating.
Why did it push you out? It acted like it was still going even after the timer ran out. Also, interestingly enough, I went to go look up, there's somebody on YouTube I watched that's pretty good about giving accurate information on Mario Kart, to figure out which Mario Kart rubber band's the worst. It's actually Double Dash. Double Dash rubber band's worse than any of the other Mario Karts.
I mean, I'd probably agree.
Honestly, from my experience as a kid, I would have bet my life it would have been Mario Kart Super Circuit, because that game rubber banded hard. There you go. But one of the reasons it also rubber bands, and I didn't realize this either, is like, you know how you get better items when you're in last?
Mm-hmm.
It's not relative to what place you are, it's how far away you are from first place. You can get a lightning bolt in second place, theoretically, but you have to have everyone be like a lap ahead of, or a lap behind the guy in first.
Interesting.
I love it when people get to break down games.
Okay, let's try this again. Alright. Can you please move? Is there really not a faster way to get over here than this?
Nope. It's a shame they don't have you just pick one of the 2 tests, because then you could just do that one and be done with it, because it's so much easier.
Alright.
Alright, so the totem poles, this is what you need them for, is you have to activate all 4 of them within 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Okay.
And remember, they're marked on your map with a red dot. Don't worry, that cutscene
And
doesn't count against your
one
time.
is at the top of this right here. Alright.
Okay, that's one.
Okay, so the second one is back over this way. Up at the top
The
of
one up the
this.
ladder is actually not a totem that you activate. It's the one that they held you, like, tied up. I'm using air quotes on that. That they tied you up on.
So I don't need to activate
Yeah.
it.
And then the one that was, like, to your left is the little thing you just did the test of strength on, so that's not one either.
Okay. So there's the one that's like the frick
there's
over
one
here
you're swimming
somewhere.
to right now that's on slightly on your right.
Ow.
See what I mean about swimming against the current being weird?
I'm not sure what's happening right now, but I'm not moving at all. Like, I just stopped moving.
I think it's just the water has like a bad current on that section.
Okay, is it over here?
I think that's one of them. You passed one.
Okay, where is it? I think I just went in a big circle.
No, you've gone about halfway through the area. You're on the back side of the area now.
Am I going
You
the right
passed the
direction?
second one.
Here
There's
it
the
is.
third one. So you got the first one, and then you skipped 2 and 3, and this is 4. At least if you're going counterclockwise.
Damn it. Okay, so where's 2 and 3? I don't think I have enough time.
No, you probably don't. Because you have to climb a rock wall to get to 2.
Oh, is that 2?
Yeah, that's 2.
God, what is with this swimming?
Yeah, it's really weird. There's not even, like, any whirlpools to distinguish that the current's bad here, but it's really bad.
It just sucks.
You may have to go around the other side to actually get to it.
Oh, jeez. Well, here it is. You can barely distinguish from the other ones. Yeah.
At least it actually worked you back for this one.
God, that would be a pain.
Your fancy test.
Yeah, well, you're obnoxious, so...
I just like how it just skips straight to, like, the things whenever you revisit the conversation with him rather than him having any sort of dialogue.
Nobody wants him to have any more
Just
dialogue.
pulls up the menu.
Okay. So here's the first one.
Yep, that's one.
And the second one is not this one.
Nope.
But it's not that one up there either.
No. That
So
was just the
it's-
pole you're tied to.
This one. Okay. So that one?
That one's 3, yeah.
How do I get up there? God.
Alright, that's 3.
2 is that one? Wait, where did it go?
You're swimming towards 4. 2's to your left and 4's to your right.
My left. This way?
Yep.
This one?
Yep. You're going the wrong way, though. There you go. So it's hard to tell if you're going the wrong way or if it's just the current pushing you that way.
Mm-hmm. Some of both. The current is...
Like, the only reason I is because, again, I played through this yesterday.
Okay, and the next one is...
The one that, remember where you had to, you got one of the pieces, like the little cork things, and you boosted up to one of the said,
Yeah.
remember this for later? That one.
This one. This way?
Yep.
So the current is not as bad if you swim around the edge of it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I noticed, is sticking towards the perimeter seemed to work a little bit better than just trying to muscle straight through it. I guess to be fair, that would work like an actual current. It'd be easier to, like, swim on the edge of the shore as opposed to the center of a river or something.
And also, I don't have to get all the way back here, and I
Huh?
appreciate that.
Well done, Fox. You have completed the tracking test. Very good.
Okay.
That face.
Well done, Fox. You are now honorary member of Tribe.
Really? That was all I had to do?
Yeah, all you had to do is activate 4 statues and beat a guy in a muscle contest. That was it.
A little bit offended.
Yeah, I will give you the solution to start this puzzle, because it took me about 10 minutes to find the switch for this stupid thing. It's on top of one of the platforms, like the boxes. I don't remember if it's that side or the one across the room, but there's a switch up there you have to stand on. And it took me a solid 5 to 10 minutes to figure that out. I think it's the other one. Yeah, it's the other one. Because I kept trying to find... Because I knew the puzzle was the totem in the center, but I couldn't figure out the switch to activate it. But it should be on, like, the yellow-colored boxes. The other yellow-colored boxes, those are brown.
Oh.
Yeah, those.
Hello.
Yeah, that's it. Now, can you solve the puzzle?
Ugh. Can I hit it?
You can, but not with your basic staff. You have to be on the switch while solving this puzzle.
Okay.
Also, if you're looking for the color pattern and the colors are slightly off, whenever they're moving, the colors are a little bit darker than they are as opposed to whenever you actually put them in place.
Is that right?
No.
That's not right.
It'll make like a little indication if you're correct. I wonder what this would have been like in the game before they did like the whole idea of making it a StarFox game. Like, what would the idea have been here?
Damn.
Yeah, you're gonna have to lead your shot. They're spinning too quickly now. They get faster each time you get one correct. There you go.
There we go.
You've done it. You've created a snake.
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 I'm a snake-ish snake. Alright. Let's see
mind
if there's
having a snake
anything
as a
else
pet.
we should...
Still would rather have a bat, but you need a lot of space for those.
Dude, bats are so good.
They need a lot of space, though.
They really do.
Plus, they poop on a lot of stuff.
Alright.
I'm trying to remember which test this is, because I think I did two when I was playing through, and one of them was easy, and one of them I actually failed a couple times. And I remember failing it a lot when I first played.
I was gonna say, just assume I'm gonna fail this one. That's probably your best bet.
I know I played two. I don't remember what the second one was, though. I remember the one I kept failing. Well, I failed it twice when I played this, but when I first played this game, I failed it a lot. I failed it like 30 times. Maybe I did only get one Krazoa Spirit, but that sounds wrong. I'm pretty sure I got two. So how many spirits have you done now? Have you done 2 or 3? I think this is number
2.
Yeah, because you had the one of like beating all the enemies, and then you had the one with Crystal, which is like the shell game.
Well,
If it makes you feel any better, I just gassed it through all those sections. Whenever they have like a switch, and after a while it goes back up, I just ran straight through any damaging obstacles like that.
so is that like,
It's gonna be on a timer. It's just once you step off the switch, you have a certain amount of time to get through the door.
is it like poison water?
No. The spikes will hurt you if you touch them, but it's not poison water.
Okay.
Of course, when the water's down like this, only some of them are gonna hurt you.
That's a lot of time, actually.
I think it's supposed to lower, like, once you hit the switch. I jumped in early.
Ah!
I thought you were gonna roll right there, all Indiana Jones.
I should have.
I wonder if that would have worked. Or if the game's just gonna be like, no, your sprite's still the same height. Sprite. Your model's still the same height. Gee, you can tell I played a lot of 2D games. Also, I'm glad that happened. You just slid down that ladder like there was no water physics at all. That's something the game engine programmers probably should have checked.
Alright.
Remember, you don't have to take the ladder down, you can just jump off.
I mean, good point. Ow. Worth it.
Honestly, I tanked so many of these sections. There's like one where they throw barrels at you and I tanked through that.
Damn it.
Yeah, I would say, like, whenever you get back to switch, go past it, and then just stand on the switch and just, like, launch off and just run.
Okay. Let's go.
I don't think you actually stood on it for long enough. Maybe you did.
I don't think I
No, the
did.
gate's not open. It takes a second between it registering, like, that your model is on it versus it actually getting pressed down to open the key. For anybody that's interested in how switches work that are of this type, basically is instead of it just being a trigger of yes, this is toggled or no, this is not toggled, they usually set it on some sort of scale. We'll say like 1 to 50 in this instance. And once it surpasses typically the average medium, so in this case 25, then it will trigger from no to yes. And then if it's a time switch, that timer will go all the way and then start to repeat back. So once it clicks back over that number, then it goes back from being a yes to a no value. That's a very, very simplistic way of explaining it. I really should have just gotten, like, some sort of career in explaining this stuff. Could have actually gotten some information I would have kept with me. Yeah, this is the one with the barrels.
Barrels. Okay, so I don't...
There's a switch at the bottom of this.
There's a switch at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just hit the switch and just ran for the door. Because there's
Yeah.
not a lot of time on this one, so...
Also, I only got hit by like one of those.
And they only do a quarter of a heart, so it's not too bad.
And I'm honestly shocked.
Is it the test of fear? It is the test. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Alright, so basically, before you hit A again, so don't hit it again, the way it works is like, do you remember the part that you did at the end of the last one where there was like a green bar and you had to hit A with good timing? It's like at the very end. This time it's gonna like have the red line in the center and you have to press the it'll, like if it goes, press it right, or if it goes right, you have to press it left and keep it in that green bar. And if it goes out of the bar, you lose.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose.
But some spots it hits really hard to the left or right. Like really bad, where you will have to down in some segments. There's two, like right about here, and then one towards the end. But it gives no indication whatsoever.
See, it's a shame. I could enjoy this scene if I wasn't having to do this.
It's not very good, don't worry. This gets joked about a lot, where it's Fox's fear is basically just being, like, not really attacked by some dinosaurs and some fire and ice traps, and that's about it.
Darn. Yeah, it really does speed up fast. Alright, let's try this again.
This also gets to show off what happens if you fail one of these tests. You have to do the entire segment up to it all over again.
Oh, really?
Or you could leave.
Damn it. F this guy, I'm done.
Yeah, honestly, they probably knew it was a little bit rough, and that's why they made the actual, like, getting through to it so easy. You could just run it if you've got the health. Is they probably knew that one was the hardest one. Because I remember what the last one was, and it was, like, stupid easy. And this is 3. I don't remember offhand what 4 or 5 was, though. And I did 4. I should remember what it was. But it's really just not coming to mind. I'm gonna have to look it up and see what it was, because now it's bothering me. It's been like not even 24 hours. Also, I did not realize by biting that part of my nail off, my thumb was bleeding profusely.
Oh no, not the fire.
And as long as Ryan started it, I guess it's fine. No, I just typed in StarFox Adventures Krazoa. The first response was how to get through this trial.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious. I was just looking up to see which one was which, because that really is bugging me that I don't remember what the fourth one is.
Alright.
No, I was gonna read that out loud, but that's gigantic spoilers for this game, so I probably shouldn't say that.
Man, I'm not ready for that. This is gonna be obnoxious. Man, why do they take you back to the whole first part of it?
Honestly, this is the only one that I remember both in my playing and then like playing when I was younger. This was the only one that ever, the actual puzzle at the end gave me trouble. Oh, right. That's what it is. Okay, that's not too bad. No wonder I didn't remember it. Yeah, this is the only one that's like really tough. I remember that one.
Hey, could you not, dude?
Yeah. Now that I'm looking at the list of the remaining ones, this is definitely the hardest one of the 6. Like all the other tests, I wouldn't rank them harder than 3 out of 10. I'd give this one like a 6 or 7.
Oh, God.
Yeah, don't pay attention to the thing, just the red line. It is really hard to describe what it's like playing this to anyone who's watching, by the way. This is one, if you're not actually doing it, it's not... It's just like, how could you be getting it wrong? It's so easy, but when you actually play it, it's a lot harder than it looks.
Because there's so much going on. God.
You're almost done, though.
Jesus.
You got it. Barely.
Oh my God.
So yeah,
That lasted, there were about 3 times there that I damn near died.
so basically all that actually happens in it is like a bunch of little raptors, if whatever you want to call the official dinosaur. I'm sure it probably has a different name in this game. It's basically a bunch of raptors circling you, and they jump towards you, but they all miss. And then there's some fire and ice that shoots at you. And then there's basically a giant see-through version of scales that picks you up, like general scales that picks you up, and then that just ends there. So apparently that's Fox's worst fear, despite beating scales twice? 3 times at this point? Like, just barely? I feel like Starwolf or Andros or any of the other previous villains from any games would have been more accurate, but whatever.
But now he's see-through. Alright.
Also, Mike Mint says, "Oh my god, that was so close, good job."
Thank you. That was very much too close for comfort. I'm assuming this is the way out.
Yeah, it is. You're headed back to Thorntail Hollow. Every time I hear Thorntail Hollow, it just reminds me of, like, the Great Valley or whatever it's called in The Land Before Time. I feel like playing this as a kid and watching the Land Before Time movies as a kid, like, I really got the two intermingled, and so now I'm calling them the wrong things. Like, the sharp claw in this game are kind of akin to the sharp tooth, i.e. the T-Rex.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong way. I did the same thing when I left, too.
I mean, seeing as I was kidnapped, I feel like it's fair that I went the wrong way.
So the targets that were on the trees, by the way, you don't have to go back and hit them now, but if you go back to this area, which you will come back later when you get the 4th spellstone, it'll give you, like, a sequence, and it basically says this is how to get back into LightFoot Village. Because that door doesn't open naturally, you have to hit the sequence to unlock it. But I don't think you ever actually have to go back there for anything. Assuming you got the Krazoa Spirit when you, like, first got there. I don't think you have to go back for anything. At least up through getting the 3rd spellstone, you don't have to go back for anything.
Oh yeah, this is that thing. Oh.
Also, I was, like, way off about the fuel cells and how much it costs to get to the next planet. I thought you had, like, just enough because I thought it went from 10 to 15 to 20. It actually goes from 10 to 12.
Oh.
So
well.
it does not increase near as high as I thought it did, so that was my mistake from earlier, if anybody watched last episode. That was my bad. I didn't know, I'm sorry.
Just to shut you up.
Fair.
There you go.
And sometimes you just have to press up on the C stick to talk to Navi to get her to stop screaming at you.
Yep.
Or Tattle, or King of Red Lions. Really take your pick for Zelda helpers. Fi would be another good one. Yeah, so it's, for reference's sake, for whenever you go to the different parts of the planet, it's 5 for the first one, 10 for the second, 12 for the third, and 15 for the fourth. Instead of 5, 10, 15, 20, so I was way off. Well, it's not way off. I got 2 out of 4.
Though.
I got 2 out of 4, and the 15 was in the 4 slot instead of the 3. So I guess that also means you need 42. Like, total. That's not too bad.
Are you ready to go to Krazoa Palace?
No, Shrek, I'm really not.
Donkey.
See, I'm still expecting him to just chuck me. Just like, alright, and
You've been watching too much Mario Sunshine. Thank God we didn't make you play Mario Sunshine.
God.
Even I don't really care for 100%ing that game. Like, fun to play and beat, sure, 100%ing is a nightmare. Also, now it just drops you off here, so you just go up the little thing. Or turn around and start fighting enemies.
I always want to fight enemies. Especially when they give me magic.
It's also a good thing we didn't make you play Link to the Past. Link to the Past is not notoriously known, but like a lot of times you just kind of want to skip enemies as the player, because if you stop to fight them, they'll usually do more harm than good. And I guess this game's also an example of that, but more so. Because Link to the Past was well before this game. This game is considered to be an Ocarina of Time clone, and Ocarina of Time was after. Link to the Past is the third game in the Zelda series. It doesn't seem like it is, because it honestly, there is like a substantial increase between that game and Zelda 2. Really, any game in Zelda 2 would be a substantial. 2 is weird. It's not bad, but it's weird. Oh yeah, no, we call him Shrek as well, Mike. Most definitely call him Shrek. It won't be that one, by the way. The one you're looking for is basically going to have one of the switches that you use to transform yourself into one of the shark claws and then stand on it.
Am I vaguely in the right space?
It's going to be on one of the floors. I honestly don't remember which it was. I know it's not on the very top floor. Oh, there it is.
Ta-da! I definitely knew where I was going.
I mean, I didn't know where I was... When I was looking for this one, it was like the last possible spot I checked. I didn't know where I was going either. You attack that wall. You showed who's boss.
I'm hitting the box.
No, you were hitting the wall behind it because the staff does like an overhead swing, so it was hitting the wall before it was hitting the box.
Blah.
Also, you get to watch his face twitch whenever the little tentacles hit him right here. Bink.
I also love how it does that like 4 times.
Yeah. You've seen like the thing that everyone makes fun of in Mario 64 when you get a key, right? It does like it does Mario doing like a thing where he goes like this and does the peace sign, but it shows it at like 5 different angles. But keep in mind that was also when like 3D was just becoming a thing, so they were clearly trying to show off like, look at this game, it's in 3D. In case you couldn't tell that from playing the first 5 stages of the game.
God.
You could have had like not all the stars from each world, but you could have had upwards of 30 before seeing that animation if you truly wanted to.
Alrighty.
Alright.
3 out of 5.
Yeah, you've
3 out of
already missed
6.
something though. Go back, because I forgot about this as well when I did it. That one person that was like guarding that exit back there,
This one?
the dinosaur, yeah, you can now get over there.
Well, I've fallen into the water, so
And can't get up.
I'm a senior citizen. Hello.
I mean, we were talking about sorting through my uncle's stuff earlier since he's 91.
They are stealing my eggs.
Appropriate of nothing, I'm in a group me for like all the people that are in my education class. And somebody was asking about dressing up for the first day in case we were actually going out to the schools we were going to be teaching at.
Hey.
And Lindsay Slaughter
Whoa,
just
whoa, whoa,
messaged
wait,
me
wait.
saying, as long as you don't look like a hobo, then it's probably fine, or I'll try not to look like a hobo.
Hang on. I'm failing at this.
If it makes you feel any better, as long as you keep at least one alive, you can still win. Which is what I did when playing as a kid. Oh, never mind, you can't. I could have sworn that's what I did as a kid. Well, rip.
You lied to me.
I swear, I remember doing that, though. It's like,
Alright.
because if there's only one egg, it would be, like, super easy to guard it, wouldn't it? Then it's just wait for someone to pick it up and just whack him immediately. I mean, I played it proper last time I did it. But...
Hang on.
Also, I wouldn't bother, like, running too far away from the eggs. It's just wait till they get close.
Come here. At least they roll back.
That's true. And they also move slower once they have the eggs.
Come here. Come here.
Oh.
Oh god. Oh god.
I caught me a gizzard in my throat.
Oh god. Hello? Yeah, I've lost. Ah! Darn it.
I feel like Trekkie could just block one of the exits at least.
Right? Like, can't he just stick his fat butt in one of those holes? Or at least she could, you know? She could at least help. Man! Ow.
Okay, I gotta check something. Can you use ground quake to kill these guys? Because if so, that could make this really easy. I didn't even think about doing that, but it would make it really easy if you could kill them with ground quake.
That would.
You might have to try that again if you fail. I want to see. If that works, this all of a sudden becomes the easiest minigame in the history of the world. At least until you run out of magic, but that would be like a couple fail safes. Just set it to Y. Yeah.
Yeah, they stole all of them.
Yeah, but now you have it set to Y for next time. I don't know why she's so upset by that. Like, turtles lay like upwards of hundreds of eggs, and like maybe 3 or 4 of them usually make it.
Ridiculous amounts.
Like, the percentage is pretty dang low. I think.
Oh, it didn't set it to Y.
No, try it again. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, the problem is though, you gotta watch your magic meter, so don't use it unless you're in big trouble. Because otherwise you'll just run out of magic and not be able to use it when you actually do need it. That gets the ones on the edge like that are just coming out of the sections too. Jeez. I'm glad adult me is smart enough to actually think through that idea. You've got enough for maybe one more.
God. Yeah, this ends badly. God. Jesus.
Alright, you gotta do it. You gotta do it normal from here on out.
Hey.
Yeah, you can't walk through the center, you have to go around.
The aiming also sucks on this.
You're also walking up the lines too, so they're blocking you as well.
Yeah, I'm not making it. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, see, I'm like right behind these and hitting them both, and they're just not. Damn it. So save it for the end.
You also might want to check and see if it did refill your magic meter, because the odds are it probably did not. Oh, it did. Well, go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it to full. Yeah.
Ah, yes.
I was gonna say there's one right next to you, but maybe not the case anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, like not there, but if you go back and then across the bridge, not that one. That one. There should be one on your right.
Yeah, it's like right here.
That might be enough for like one more.
Maybe.
I don't think I actually got any staff upgrades in terms of like getting more magic while I played through the other day. I might have gotten one and I don't remember, but I don't think I actually got any.
Okay. Oy.
Remember, you can't go through the
I know, I'm trying to go around. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm definitely doing well with this management thing.
This is why I didn't have you play an RTS game. It would have been a nightmare.
Hello?
As funny as it would have been to watch, it would have been a nightmare.
Come here. Ah!
He was outside of range.
He was dissolving as he walked out.
it was the guy in front of him that dissolved.
Man.
It might help, but you can't just use it to immediately or clear the entire board.
I know.
This ain't no Tetris.
It's just a lot of time to be doing this.
90 seconds?
Yes.
We should be playing Blitzball then. That's 10 minutes.
Hello? Look, man.
I like how somebody just accidentally set off their car alarm right when you failed to. I know for a fact they did it accidentally because it only honked twice. That'd be fair. When has a car alarm ever actually stopped a burglary? Or a car theft or anything like that? If it
Oh my
has,
God.
it's probably been completely unrelated.
Because that's the other thing. It spoils you on the other enemies where you don't have to aim, like, at all. And then you actually have to aim on this.
Yeah, I know. It's almost like you have to try.
Right?
Oh, it's a minute 40, not a minute 30. My mistake. I guess by the time they actually get there, 10 seconds have gone by, though. This is basically a minute 30. It's a bit odd, though. I guess this was also after the era of minigames doing, like, a handicap rule, where, like, if you started to fail repeatedly, that they would, like, decrease the time or decrease the enemies. That was more early... Well, earlier 2000s / late 90s, because this is 2002. Just use a quake. They'll start to get insane in the last spots here, so just use the quake. That was your first time using it, so just use it when it gets bad. Because you've only got 10 seconds left. Yeah, just use it now. Yeah, they're not going to be able to get it and get it back to the nest in time. That's it.
God.
You have saved my absolute evil creatures.
That was worse than the first Krazoa Spirit test.
The first one?
I mean, then again, that one wasn't too bad.
Are you talking about the shell game or the one you did just like a second ago?
The shell game. Okay, I'm sorry, what did she just say to me? What is this?
You got an upgrade, go and get it.
Oh yeah.
That's basically what she said.
That's exciting.
That was why they blocked you off. They didn't want you getting this too early.
Ah.
Now what you're supposed to do, after you put in the Krazoa Spirit, you can keep doing this. What you're supposed to do is go back and talk to Tricky's mom, and she'll hint that you need to go and find this, but I usually just do it immediately, because after you drop off the Krazoa Spirit, it's, like, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise you'd have to hike across the hollow, hear the dialogue, and then go straight back to where you were.
Mm-hmm.
So all those weird, like, doors that you've been seeing, now you can open them.
Interesting.
In fact, if you put it up on your menu, like set it to your Y button, you'll know what the doors look like. You've seen them before, but it's just literally a picture of the door. Those.
Interesting. Alright. Where? I don't know.
So
but
now
I
you
have
can
seen
go and
them.
talk to Tricky's mom. You've seen a couple of them thus far. There was one in Cape Claw, which you'll go back for later. There's one in Krazoa Palace, which is where you put one of the Krazoa Spirits later. And then you've seen one in Thorntail Hollow. Might have seen a fourth one, but those are the only three that are coming to mind right now. Honestly, this doesn't get used very often. It probably gets used less than 5 times. Since car alarm is going off again. Though it's a different car alarm because it's a different
That's very
different
true.
time and different frequency.
Is it that you're dying? Because I really don't think I could take it at this point.
Is he okay? Fox, we've got to help him.
Is he okay? He's been kidnapped.
Did you see what they did to prisoners of war in World War II? He's not okay.
I feel like just generally with the psychological trauma that comes along.
Oh my god!
All we need.
That's literally all that like dramatic music needs is the oh my god from Troll 2.
Basically.
Father knew that the shark would come for him, and so he hid his gatekeeper powers behind this sacred seal.
Yeah,
Well.
I don't know how he did that, but he did.
But I cannot break the seal. Maybe you might have some idea.
Well, you see.
You might have missed it, but she kind of like slurs the last word in that line. So when she says maybe you might have some idea, she goes, maybe you might have some idea.
Some idea.
It's like there's no R at the end of the word idea.
Don't worry about it. Whoa.
And there you go. You opened up the next area. That was it. That's literally all you had to do to get to the next area to get the third spell stone. See what I mean though about like less and less work to actually open the gates to get to the spell stones? Like the first time you have to go through multiple areas. The second time you have to go through like a little bit of Cape Claw. But it took like maybe 30 minutes. And now it's just like get an ability, stick your staff in a hole, and then there you go. You're done.
It does take a lot of magic though. Alright, where
Yeah,
is
it does take a lot. Now you already unlocked it, you go to the R-Wing now.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, that was it. Because normally you have to find a gatekeeper and talk to them, but since Tricky's father was the gatekeeper, you just unleash the power. That's it, you're good.
Well. Let's go.
Now it's time for your favorite part of the game. Don't lie, you missed this.
If I said that, I would definitely be lying.
Those things are mutually exclusive. You can either not lie or say you missed it, but it can't be both.
Alrighty.
Alt City. It's the Red Eyes Black Dinosaur.
Basically.
I will warn you, there's exactly 9 gold rings in the stage that I found when I played it last.
Well,
They're all
am
pretty easy to get though,
screwed.
except for one of them. One of them was kind of hard, but the rest of them I did not have any trouble reaching.
Oh!
I think there are actually 10 gold rings per level. I probably just didn't find the last one.
I'm not doing well. Ah! I was very close though.
Yeah, you were only missing 2 and you were going to get that one. And the last one's like at the very end and there's nothing blocking it, so you probably would have actually succeeded.
Damn.
Also, if you're having issues with the doors closing on you, you can hit Y to boost and you'll move a little bit faster for a short amount of time.
Interesting.
But I don't recommend doing that in like an open area where things are shooting at you because usually it just sends you right into them.
Ah, damn. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough rings left.
Oh, I totally missed
Also,
that.
yeah, you just drove into a wall.
That was my bad.
I wonder if that actually counts, like, if it takes away a life for that or not. It doesn't, like, ask if you want to use one of your fairies or anything, so I'd assume no?
Yeah, I don't think so, no.
Like, in a normal StarFox game, you'd obviously lose a life from that, but... Interesting. I never even thought about that all the times I played, because I have failed stages before.
Oh, man.
There's still one more.
Oh, God. Whew. That was exciting. Thank God. I'm getting better.
Yeah.
Like, that's the good news.
See, now I'm trying to remember how, like, if the 10 one was easy or hard. I think it was just, like, there was one set in particular where there was, like, a ring on the left, and then you had to immediately go to the right to get another one. But I could be thinking of something else. Alright, welcome to Walled City. So I will go ahead and give you the hint now, because I didn't get it till like super late. Probably because I wasn't paying attention. Every time you see one of these guys, then that means that there's a switch in a tree that he's right next to that you hit with your fire blaster.
Oops.
So there should be 4 of them. It'll light up each one of the torches that are next to your R-Wing. And they're all on the perimeter, I think. That's not the first thing you have to do here, but you do want to keep it in mind, because you do need it to actually finish the area.
Hello? Camera? You okay?
Sorry, this is 2002. Camera won't cooperate for another 6 years. Maybe 5 if you're lucky, depending on what GameCube game you're playing.
Oh. Hi.
Don't worry about those guys yet. You can't actually kill them. You'll have to later, but right now you can't kill them. The funny thing is, though, their hitboxes of them hitting you are incredibly bad. Like, there was a time where I was getting chased and one was constantly actually hitting me, and it never did any damage.
God.
Oh, maybe you can't get all the switches yet. Maybe you have to do the part of freeing Tricky's father first.
Because I'm not seeing any other dudes.
Yeah. Okay, so basically what you want to do is, when you get to one of the, like the little circle on the ground that you saw a second ago that was glowing blue,
Yeah.
there are 2 of those. You have to use Ground Quake on them. Doesn't matter which one you do first. Either one's fine. And so when you hit it, it'll activate that switch up there. Now, you can't get to it immediately. You have to go up through the temple and get around to that door to get underground, and you are on a time limit for it.
Oh. Nice. So... up this way?
Yep. And then you just have to find the path to get inside the temple. It'll be on, like, the 3rd area. There's one for a sun section and one for a moon section. The sun is red and the moon is blue. So if you find the blue one in this case, then that's not the right one. You just want to keep going around the perimeter of the 3rd floor until you find it.
This is the 2nd floor.
Yeah, that's the one for the moon right there. So that's not
So
it.
not this one.
Yeah, just go around. Just keep going around this floor. So go back, like, just keep going around that perimeter. Or go back the other way on the wrong floor, sure.
What?
You wanted to stay on that floor, so you would have gone, like, up the little thing and then back down it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the entrance you'll have to get to.
Okay.
And then once you get there, it's just a straight shot to it.
Is it a terrible idea to just jump off?
Not really. Yeah, you don't even take fall damage. Unless you'd fall
Oh,
both
God.
floors, but even then it probably would have been a quarter of a heart.
Okay. So that's the sun. So it's the red one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's weird because it puts red flames on the left and blue on the right, like it wants you to start going that direction, but it doesn't really matter. Because like either way, you have to go up this side of the wall, so. Yeah, just make sure you don't get pushed off by those as well.
And then back down again?
Yep. And when you get to the end, you'll have to use Tricky's Flame Command, just as a forewarning. Yeah, right there. I'm impressed it gave that to you. I thought Tricky was going to be too slow.
Me too.
Alright, so same thing, just for the moon one instead of the sun one.
Ow. So I've already done that one. Feels a bit like Jurassic Park.
See, like, that first lunge that he did at you, that didn't hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, but yeah.
I'm
In
not
fact,
here.
I've never seen a Jurassic Park movie. That probably doesn't surprise
Alright.
anybody who knows me pretty well, but... If it's a popular franchise, I probably have not seen it. Somebody had posted on their Facebook wall, it was like some sort of challenge where it was like, mark all the movies you've seen. And it was like, in theory, by some, I'm sure, accurate scientists, it's like, if you've seen more than like 50, if you score more than 50 points in this, with 1 point for every film you've seen, then you have too much free time on your hands. I'm like, I scored a 4! I clearly don't watch any movies. It was all like older stuff too, though. So like, even if I were to watch a movie, it's like, it's not stuff I'd be particularly interested in watching anyway.
There was a lot of older stuff on that.
Like, I don't mind black and white. In some cases, I think it looks great. But
This
just,
way?
it was mostly stuff I just didn't care about.
Okay, I'm very lost, so I think...
Now you're going the right way.
Oh, I am?
Yeah. I think because you have to go on the outer, or you have to go all the way around that one floor, they give you a little bit more time on the one for the moon.
Do I have to use the
Flame.
Trixie's Flame?
Yeah.
Oh god. Well,
Good thing that didn't interrupt his command.
I was about to say, yep. Okay, so now I'm going over there. I don't even know where that was.
It's not in the water. Also, we totally forgot to buy the map for this area.
Yep.
Oh,
Don't
well.
worry about it.
It's like, it's a pretty simple area in terms of layout. It's pretty much just a rectangle inside of
This
a bigger
one?
rectangle.
Is it this one?
Nope.
No, that's still the water.
It is on the intersection of this area, though.
So...
You shouldn't have to cross a bridge to get to it.
So just keep running around in a circle?
In a square, but yes. If you're running around in a circle inside a square, are you actually running in a circle, or is... I mean, that's weird when you think about it, because, like, you yourself are running in circles, but you're not running around in a circle. It might be a circular motion, but the object
Is it
itself
this?
is not circular. Yeah.
Hi.
Dad, you're okay.
Dad!
Okay, my son. You don't have to
swear this guy's voice actor sounds so familiar.
But say
I also found out something really funny. Whenever I was going through the achievements for Final Fantasy X, there's a cutscene you have to watch that's like 15 minutes long.
Oh my
And
God.
watch it all through. I just left it on the background and went to go do something. But they introduced a character that's in Final Fantasy X2, which is a continuation, and it's the voice actor from Robin from Teen Titans. And when I heard it, I'm like, holy crap. Like, I recognized it immediately.
Oh my God.
Because you probably don't know this either. One of the main characters in the first game, Riku, is Tara Strong.
Huh.
I.e. Twilight Sparkle, Raven, Timmy Turner, Tommy Pickles.
The list goes on.
Bubbles. Yeah, take your pick from any 90s cartoon. So it was funny to see the voice actors for both Raven and Robin are in the same game, which was so cool. I was turning around looking for Cyborg at every possible second, but tragically that did not happen.
Okay, so is this the one that I've already done?
No.
No.
It's red right now, I can see it. Plus, that bridge was down until you freed him. This is the bridge you can cross that he activated just now. I'm genuinely curious. There is another thing you can collect here besides the one of the lights as well.
Ah, I saw it.
That's not what I was referring to, but yes, there is a Baphomet dad there.
Hello?
Oh my god, the picture for General Pepper is really creepy on behind the voice actors. Good lord.
Ow. Not yet.
I don't want to do that.
This?
Yep,
What does it want me to use?
probably a bomb.
Do I have any bombs?
Yep.
That's good to know.
Well, that's kind of disappointing. He actually didn't have much on the voice actor. The only thing he voice acted in besides this was Killer Instinct, the 1994 version, and Diddy Kong Racing.
Hmm.
But the voice for Tricky's dad is the same person that voices Tricky, so that's
Oh, well,
yay, I guess.
good for him.
I was hoping for he really does sound like he's from something else. And so now you've collected your first power-up that's actually an upgrade to a previous power. Now you have the Super Ground Pound.
Ooh.
So this is what can actually destroy the dinosaurs in the middle area.
Alright. Alright, party on.
Wait, what? That can't be right.
What?
The guy that does the voice acting for Fox McCloud also does the voice acting for him in Melee, but they sound nothing alike.
Huh.
That's really weird.
Weird.
Also, I love how he has two games that are like, by and large, I would consider very well received, which is Smash Melee and Banjo-Tooie. The other two games that he's associated with is this game and Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
God.
Which, if you've seen anything on that, it didn't go very well. Interesting. I had no idea he was... I love his picture on this site, too. He looks really happy. The actual actor, not Fox. Fox just looks angry as usual. Okay, I gotta know how Shrek the Warp Stone, what else is he in? Stupid. It keeps loading an advertisement, so every time I try to click on something, it just shoves it down, and I click on the wrong thing instead.
That's annoying. idea what this is.
Oh, that's something you'll have to come back to later. Also, there is a target in that tree.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, because we kind of skipped over because I was busy talking about Robin from Teen Titans. The two things you have to get is you saw the two statues that were behind him in the room you saved him in.
Mm-hmm.
There is a gold tooth and a silver tooth, and you have to get them both and bring them back, and that's how you get to the Spellstone.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them you get by igniting all the torches that you've been doing. The other one you get by defeating all of the dinosaurs in the main area with the Super Ground Pound.
So I have 3 out of 4. Are they all over here? Or the dinosaur dudes?
They're all on the perimeter of, like, this area. So that you might have to go across the bridge to get to the center and then go back out on a different bridge. So apparently the guy that does the voice acting for the Warp Stone is also General Scales, is also General Pepper, is also Rob the Robot from this game, and is also Grundate, the female woolly mammoth from the first area that you went to.
Huh.
And apparently also does the voice of somebody from Perfect Dark? What?
Wild.
If you say so. Though Perfect Dark's not exactly known for high skill voice acting, it's more known for having really solid gameplay that sticks up even. It's up there with GoldenEye for like one of the old school shooters that people love. And door slamming, that too.
Alright.
This activates a ring!
Nice.
Well, you've solved half the puzzle. That's where the series of rings will take you to, is that door. But you have to swim through all of them on a timer.
Oh, gross. Alright.
Alright, enough messing around with them behind the voice actors. So apparently Tricky's mom and the dinosaur that you had to save the eggs from, they both share their voice actor along with the voice actor for Crystal. It's all the same person. But she's only for this game. Because I was wondering about that, because it's like, I remember having like a kind of British accent in StarFox Assault, which came out a year after this, so yeah, definitely not the same person. And now I'm back in chat, so I can actually pay attention to what's going on. Also, there will be certain points where you have to choose between swimming or walking on the land. Pick swimming because the current will push you a little bit faster. Close. Also, no, I don't need to open my
What?
iTunes photo stream.
Close! It was right
I
there!
didn't jump through the ring in time.
Darn it.
Hopefully you don't have to go and activate all the switches again. The ring just reset. No, I don't need to use my Apple ID. No, it's still there. At least it's this and not doing the platforming section from Cloud Runner Fortress.
around.
Yeah, I think you're gonna come up just short again.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah.
Damn, I was right there too.
Yeah, if you had gone through the inside of the ring, like a little bit closer on that last turn, you probably would have had enough time to get through it.
Man.
It will probably force you to use racing game technology and hit the apex in every single turn.
I'm surprised they let me have that.
Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised to let you have that as well. Games are picky about letting players go through rings. Some of them it requires the entire hitbox to go through, and some it's like as long as you touch it, it's okay. That's one of the reasons Superman 64 is so obnoxious with the rings. Aside from the fact that they're everywhere, is you actually have to go through them completely. You can't go through them halfway. Otherwise they don't count.
I'm gonna make it. Run, run, run.
Now you got it.
Oh my god.
I would keep running though, because the timer still goes until you get through the door. Alright, you're good. Alright, so that's one of them.
Nice. Now all I have to do is go kill things.
Yep. No. This is a silver red-eye tooth. Thank you for stating the obvious. Super Quake does legit sound like a ground pound that like Wario would do in a Mario game.
Mm-hmm.
Since his ground pound actually does do more damage in the Super Mario, not 3D World, Super Mario 64 DS, which is a not very good port of a game that was decent but just had a few fundamental flaws. Alright, so now you're supposed to just hit him, but I think the easiest thing to do is just hit him with the Quake again while he's down. Just keep in mind, each time you kill one, go back for magic, because look how much it takes away from your magic meter.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
I see a magic thing over
That's
here.
probably why they stick them all on the outside of this. You can also hit them with fire, but I find it easier to just do 2 Quakes in a row.
Alrighty, where are you at?
I'm right here. Thanks for asking.
I was worried about you. I hadn't heard a snarky
Speaking of
comment.
worried about it, that guy just ran
30
like through
seconds.
the wall there. Oh, I see what they wanted you to do here. Okay, I guess that's one way to do it as well. I didn't even think about doing it that way.
What do they want you to do here?
Like, you remember the spots where you use the Quake to trigger the blue rings that you had to go up the pyramid and whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
There's some explosive barrels near that. They want you to pick those up and throw them at them while they're down, because that's what you have to do against the boss of this area. So it's trying to prep you for that.
Or
I just found the
you
Quake
can do
being
it
a lot
this
easier.
way.
It won't damage them until the second hit, though. Sadly, you can't just throw the bombs at them to kill them. That'd be cool, though.
Alright, come here. And how many of these are there?
I think 4. I think it's, in theory, supposed to be 1 for each corner or 1 for each line.
Mm-hmm.
But they kind of have their own movements, so they don't necessarily stay.
Alright, come here.
I would assume dinosaurs are typically pretty territorial, but I wouldn't know, since, you know, they weren't alive when we started discovering things. There you go. Now you can get inside there.
Hey, where is that again?
You were at it earlier.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if I remember where it is now. Okay, I don't think this is it, because that's my ship.
I do love how it looks with all the torches lit up at night, though. It looks really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for 2000... Honestly, that is one of the things I would give this game credit for. Even if it's easy to get lost in the areas, like, it's pretty easy to pick out. Like, if you've just gotten done playing, you can be like, oh, that's the walled city.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no two areas look exactly the same where it's just, oh, I can't figure out what's where.
They are pretty distinctive.
Probably the only case where that's not true is, like, maybe parts of Dark Ice Mines and Moon Mountain Pass seem to kind of blend together. But that's just because they're, like, really dark areas, so you can't see very well. I agree. I'm stuffed as well. I think it's to your right on the center.
Yeah, I saw it just a couple seconds ago.
There might be a bomb plant, like not that one, but... Oh, yeah. There should be a bomb plant in the side of that wall. If you go left... I think in that wall there's a thing. Yeah, I think that gives you an upgrade to, like, your magic extension. But that's why the plant is there, in case you need more of the bomb seeds.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong, this might just lead to fuel cells, but never hurts to check. Oh, an extra life. Whoop-de-doo.
Nope.
Oh well.
Still thought that counts.
I genuinely don't remember collecting a magic extension whenever I was playing, so I think you should be okay on those. But it's also entirely possible I forgot, because it's me.
So, now I need to go back to where his dad is and stick them in the statues.
Yep, and then you fight a boss and then you're done.
Alright.
Like I said, these areas seem to get smaller and smaller as time goes on.
And a lot less complicated.
That's
That should have done a lot more damage.
Yeah, no, it does cap at half a heart. I checked that off screen.
Man.
When I had you, like, fall off the top of the Krazoa Palace, yeah, it caps at half a heart damage max. Which is great for anybody that's played, like, any Sandworld game where fall damage will easily kill you. So Minecraft, Terraria, Starbound, any of those.
It's also great if you play like me.
I'll keep that in mind to invite you on a hardcore where there's fall damage is really, really bad to watch you get smashed. Though I will say, now that I've played through part of it again, seeing how short the areas are makes the 55 or 50 whatever % that you had when you weren't actually collectible-wise done halfway through, makes it seem a lot more realistic in terms of actual completion.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's go. Whoa! Whoa!
Here's your boss. Enjoy.
I'm supposed to quake and throw barrels at him.
Not Quake, but you do need to throw barrels at him. I don't think ground Quake's actually used in this fight.
And not get dead?
Well, yeah, don't die.
Okay, what is this? Oh god.
There are some alcoves you can hide in, but you kind of have to hunt for them a little bit.
So what does that do?
It makes the things happen. I'll let you figure the rest out, though.
I definitely cannot figure the rest out. Ah! Ah! Serpentine, serpentine.
Or just hide in an alcove. I will give you one piece of advice, and that's it. The barrels that you have to throw at him after he's down, are all tucked away in the corners, like in that little net thing to your left, and you have to use the fire blaster to get those doors open. And you can also hide in them after you've opened them up.
Okay, they're all in what?
They're all in like not those, but like if the center thing that you're walking around is a square, like the inner one's right there. So like there's
Like
one
right
on that
here?
corner, one on the other corner. There's one on each corner.
So how do I break it?
You don't use the fire blaster.
Like
There's a switch right above it. It's on your screen barely, but it's there.
Aha. Very nice. I don't know where he is.
He's right there.
Ah. Okay. I'm gonna be right here. Don't worry about it. Ah.
No, don't worry, he can't actually hit you. Unless his tail can like swipe and clip you, which it might be able to, but...
Okay.
Also, yeah, Turkey's not in this fight at all, so... And it will close eventually, but it takes a while.
Oh god.
That will kill you if you get too close to it.
Yeah, I got that. Okay. I know. It didn't get him.
That's because he wasn't in front of it.
So, how does this work timing-wise?
I would probably step on it while he's coming towards you rather than while he's walking away from it. Because each time he sees you, he stops and roars. Like that.
So, like, now, and then oh, frick. There's not an alcove. Frick. Well.
The things you can step on run parallel to each other, so like, two of them will always be active and the other two will not be active at the same time.
Okay, so now? What about now?
Big scary dragon.
What about now?
I know.
Are you gonna help me at all with the timing?
No, you'll have to
Oh
figure
my
it out.
god.
Even if I did help you, you'd still have to do it with correct timing.
Eh.
Trust me, if that solved every problem I ever had, I don't think anybody would be left alive thanks to my explosives.
I did it too early. What happens if I get stuck in here?
I don't think it can actually lock you in while you're inside. I think eventually it'll just... And it took a long time for it to happen, like... I played through the entire fight using just one corner, and it didn't lock me out until at the end of the fight.
God.
The fight's not too I think you have to hit him 4 times in order to beat him. So again, for whatever reason, the boss fights in this game get progressively easier, except for the last one.
Ah, God.
Like, the last one's literally just a mash fest. It's kind of embarrassing, really.
Damn it. I got it. This is fine. I don't want that corner. I don't want this corner either. Neither of them are active.
No, too
I
short.
missed. How long is he down for?
Not very long. In fact, I think he's already back up.
Damn it.
Ah! Hair in my nose. Why?
Hello?
He just ran past you.
Yeah, I got that. I'm not getting the camera to work with me. I was gonna say, what the hell happened to the... Okay. There it is.
Alright, you got him.
Do I? Do I really? 'Cause I really don't think I do. God! Alright, camera, why are you trying to kill me?
Camera doesn't want to be your friend.
It really doesn't. Also, it closed that
It
again.
has a big giant X on the camera thing in the top left. No
Yeah,
camera
right?
view. We
Oh
must-
my god.
We have to show the cinematic. We can't have proper cameras. This is where the cinematography kids and the video game kids butt
See,
heads
the
frequently.
buttons are disappearing. They're not there anymore.
What buttons?
The thing that you stand on.
Oh, that's just because he's running around right now. Yep, they're there. After you use them, it does take a second for cooldown if you actually do hit him with it. No.
Oh, well.
Okay, he's electrocuted.
Camera, please. For the love of God. Really? Really?
Man, you're playing like with some Resident Evil cameras here.
God.
The old school Resident Evils, I should clarify.
Also, I don't think I've actually done any damage.
No,
I
you
think
haven't.
he's killing me.
I would recommend picking a spot that has the barriers and waiting for him and opening the gate before you try to zap him with the electricity. Because then you don't have to try to open the gate while he's down.
Okay. So I guess there's not one here? Oh, no, there it is.
You're not gonna... Okay.
It delays him long enough for me to hightail it and set up over here.
Well, he'll roar at you anyway. You don't have to wait for the electric thing.
God!
It's yeah, it's probably because he's running down the hall.
It didn't even let... It's not letting me use my fire thing.
It'll probably come back when the camera thing goes away. When it's done doing the cinematic thing. Yeah. Once the camera icon
Oh my
disappeared,
God.
then it'll let you have your ability back. So it should work now. And if you want to, you could like stand on the switch while holding the barrel, because the barrel's not timed.
Does the switch do anything?
No. It's got to be lit up like those. Remember, they run parallel.
Oh, God. Run. Oh my God. Yep. Very nice. I'm glad this is happening. Okay. He didn't roar when he saw me. Oh my god. He's cheating. And I'm dying. There's not any health here.
No, it's all in those little crates you've been throwing, like those small little pots that are inside where the bombs are.
I don't think there's any in there.
No, I think you've thrown all 4.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Well, the fairies will just resume the fight, so you might as well just play like you've got full health anyway. Because you have at least 2 from the ones you picked up in Walled City.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wait till he passes, though. And I really definitely can't use the Power Quake.
Nah, I tried it. Because that's what I figured too. I was like, well, they just gave you a new weapon. Usually, in any Zelda game, or in this case, Zelda clone game, if they give you a new ability, it's typically something used on the boss, but not here.
Okay.
Which really the issue is timing the switch press, not so much the ground quake.
Damn it. I'm not sure how I survived that, but okay.
He only got you once. He only hits for half a heart.
Oh, please.
Alright, that's 1 hit.
Oh, God.
He'll get back up and start moving. Just give him a second. I guess those things also respawn? Because that was not in the room with you when you picked up the barrel. Oh well.
God, and I gotta do that 4 times?
No, 3 now.
Jesus.
Why does this sound like somebody's reloading a shotgun in the room over from us?
Oh, God. They don't know how to use doorknobs. It's fine. That was a Jurassic Park reference
Oh.
that you wouldn't get.
Nope.
Oh my
I thought
God.
you were referring to my dad loading a gun. I'm like, I guess blowing the door off of its hinges is one way to open it. You can, in fact, do that in modern Resident Evil games. If you don't want to open the door normally, you can just shoot it with a shotgun. Provided it's a wooden one, it'll just break it open. So it's a bit hard to tell in the first one.
Oh my God.
But
It didn't. I'm gonna die. Oh my God. So it doesn't roar every time. Also, I'm glad that did twice the damage.
No, it's just you lost the invincibility frames, and his foot was inside the thing.
Also, it doesn't roar every time it does that.
It's because the pattern also changes, which is what I was about to say. You might be able to notice not so easily on the first one, but the switch is closer to the electricity thing now, and it gets closer each time you get a successive hit.
Oh, that's annoying. What about now? Oh God, I'm not gonna make it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ah! Fair. So I guess I need to stand on it when he comes around the corner? Does he get faster too? God.
He does when he like roars and charges at you, that's all. If he does start to roar, you can just step off the switch though, because he doesn't.
Oh god, that was too early.
Because like if you step off the switch while it's still charging, it'll keep the switch there. So when you step on it, you don't have to commit to it until it's fully charged. That might have also been what aggroed him, actually. I think each time like a bomb explodes, it aggroes him if it's not one that's directly damaging him. That might be why he didn't roar at you. Yeah, because he's... I don't know. That's gonna be too early.
I don't get his pattern, man.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I don't get his pattern, man.
It's because when you threw the bomb, he roared. He was on the other side of the thing, but he roared. That's why he was running so fast a second ago.
What the hell? What the hell is happening?
Mm.
I'll be here. Don't mind me. Well, that's gone. Alright. Sometimes it do be like that. I think the dinosaurs went extinct in less time than it's taking me to do this boss fight.
He wants to be your friend.
Oh god. Jesus.
Did you grab that and he like caused you to drop it, or did he step on the thing and give you the health? Because it looked like he just stepped on that thing. I was like, I'm sorry I damaged you. Here, have some health back.
Basically. Oh my god.
Yep, see now the switch isn't active anymore, so you could have gone again. Because remember, until the switch like actually starts shooting the electricity, if you want to step off of it and reset the timer on it, you can. So if you step on it like 2 seconds too early, you can just step off of it, wait for a second, and then step back on it.
Man.
Also, hello, Heart Attack 1. It was very hard to read your name because I have this set to night vision and it defaulted your name to purple, so it was quite hard to read.
Damn it. Damn it.
Nah, you had it.
Damn it. Damn it. Really?
You did it.
I'm just gonna be right here. Oh god. Nope, 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 nope. What the hell?
He just turned around and walked the other way.
Hello? Hey! Oh, what are you doing? I'm this way!
Well, then you could just turn around and wait on that switch that you just passed. If he's just gonna go the other way, just wait in the opposite direction.
Okay. Hang on. Shit.
Yeah, you should have just saved the barrel you had.
You're not allowed to change directions. What an ass.
He's just paving the way for all Lubbock drivers that change lanes without signaling,
Right.
which is like almost everybody now. Yeah, he did. He knocked open the container that had the health in it. That's funny. I didn't realize he could do that.
Man. This boss fight kinda sucks.
Saying Constellation, I'm pretty sure you'll love the last one since it's just mashing the A button over and over.
Oh yeah, that's my jam.
That's why I specifically picked the next 2 games that you'll play on my list with that in mind, that you like to do that.
Oh god. Hello? Oh god. I waited.
You're not standing on it.
Damn it. Damn it. Part of me knows it may just be me. But this boss fight takes too damn long. Cause like, you know, hypothetically you could do it with 3 times round, but like, that's just too darn long. Waiting on him. Ow. Okay. What the hell?
Also, now that I think about it, this is kind of a clone.
Dude! Dude!
You broke the game! Try to move while it's... Nope. You
Nope,
glitched it.
I'm stuck.
You actually glitched it. Good job.
Yay! I broke it!
You know what that means? You get to do every speedrunner's dream, saving and resetting.
God. Alright. Jesus. Do I gotta?
Unless you can find a way out of there.
Jesus.
I think that might be the first game you've ever actually, like, officially legit broken to where you could not get out. Welcome, welcome
the
to my
first
world.
one during a stream, yeah. Like, there's been several that I have very thoroughly broke. But that was probably the most inconvenient one. Alright. I should probably have gotten more health. Oh well.
MBD.
Ow.
I beat this game in one sitting because I lost my memory card. Yikes. Feels bad, man. I mean, honestly, this game's not, like, crazy long or anything. It's not like you had played Twilight Princess or something, but still. I'd say, like, this game and Luigi's Mansion are, like, the two GameCube games I can think of off the top of my head that I could beat in one sitting.
Boy, do I hope I remembered it was going the... Oh, I did not remember it was going the right direction.
No, you even had an alcove
No,
there, too.
That was my bad. That was my B.
My biggity B. Also, congratulations, Trax, for getting accepted into college.
Yay!
You don't know what
Exciting.
horror awaits you, but congratulations.
Oh yeah, it's gonna suck.
No, I think I gave him pretty good advice. I said, like, expect that some of the core classes you have, if you have to work in group projects, people are not going to want to, like, there's at least one person that will not pull their weight, because, you know, they figure, why do it? Because all the people that want to get a good grade will do it, and they're right. Which is why group project sucks. Don't join a club your first year, because it's going to be way too much work. And
Or ever.
Well, yeah, or ever. But namely, like, you want to see how much free time you have before actually tacking on extra stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're somebody that likes their free time, because it will eat it up. Particularly if you have anything that is akin to follies, in which you will not get to do anything up to and including sleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you like sleep, rip. Learn how to go for long periods of time without sleeping. Please.
Nice. Okay, there's one.
Ah! I'm gonna hide right here.
I don't remember if you watched me play that boss fight when I did Ocarina of Time, but this is kind of reminiscent of a boss fight in Ocarina of Time. Did you watch me fight Bongo Bongo at all? Or not Bongo Bongo, King Dodongo, the second boss?
I don't...
It's in an arena and in a fight style that's almost identical to this. It's basically got an outside area you can run in, and the inside is got lava, so you're not supposed to touch it. But instead of damaging him with electricity and then throwing a bomb at him, you wait for him to kind of roar like that and throw a bomb in his mouth and then attack him. So it's almost identical. And in a normal playthrough, he takes 4 hits, but people that use the Deku Stick jump attack like me means it takes 2. But yeah,
so
very...
he switched directions at an alarmingly fast rate.
How have I been? I've been dreading having to go back to uni. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to this last semester.
Damn it. Please, 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 please!
You're fine.
I'm hiding.
I'm just hoping you get stuck in the corner. That was really fun.
God,
I've
I have
never
no
seen
idea
that happen
what the
before.
hell happened there?
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Either you see any percent speedrun of this. No, we were talking about it earlier, actually. I'd love to see, like, some game-breaking stuff that you could do in this, like sequence breaking and whatnot. I'm sure it'd be interesting to watch. Especially with how much sequence breaking you can do in a Zelda game normally. Like Link to the Past. There's 7 dungeons in the Dark World. You can pretty much do them in any order as long as you got the right items. You want to tackle Dungeon 6 second? Alright, go for it. Also, no, I've not set up 4-player Castle Crashers. I've been basically getting things ready for going back to uni, unfortunately.
Yeah, that'll take up the majority of your life.
Yep.
So I have to do it early. Oh god, I did it too late. Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Nope,
Too early.
I did that too early.
Remember, you can step off of it if you feel like you're gonna do it too early.
Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it. I stepped on it, and then I stepped off of it, and I stepped on it again. YOLO!
That should work. Yep.
I actually cannot believe that that worked. Oh god. There's nowhere to run. Ah! Oh, thank god.
Looks like there's to me.
I'm glad the camera's doing.
Yeah, it just like
whatever
tried
the
to
hell
clip
it's
through the
doing.
wall there. Which is weird because since this boss fight is so close to King Dodongo, I've never had a problem with the camera in that game, and that's from an N64 game as opposed to a GameCube one, so usually, like, the hardest part of getting most N64 games to work is getting the camera to cooperate. That's the case in Mario Kart, it's the case in Mario 64, it's the case in Perfect Dark. It's definitely the case in goddamn Superman.
Oh no. Oh no.
Now.
I'm dead. Oh my god.
Or you just won the boss fight.
I should have broken the game earlier. Goddamn.
I don't think it had anything to do with you breaking the game, but okay.
Let me live my life. Ew. 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 Did I hear those noises? Ew. God. Ugh. Ew. God. Those sound effects, though. Man.
Favorite player in Castle Crashers? Either Purple Knight or Red. Red's got broken magic, but Purple Knight has a frog for his magic ability, and it looks really funny.
Yeah! Aren't y'all glad that you don't have to watch me suffer anymore? At least with this one. I'm definitely suffering later. Have you got it? No, we're leaving without it.
You have both made me.
Sorry, it's time for my coffee break.
Do not
Yep.
worry, son. I will stay within the city until it is returned.
You got a heart container.
See you again
I need some extra life for some reason.
No more time. You have a spell stone to take to the volcano.
I will keep making fun of the fact this is a shameless Zelda clone, by the way. That's not going to stop.
I mean,
I kind of want to show this game to Sherwood and make him play like the first 15 minutes just to be like, this is how bad of a clone this is.
mm-hmm.
I give him that staff with like 3 abilities and he's gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is literally playing Ocarina of Time.
Alright, Noom.
The King Earthwalker is very grateful, Fox. You saved him from those blood-crazed red eyes.
All 5 of them.
Yeah, right?
Literally 5 if you count the boss, if not 4.
Oh, that's silver.
God, Mario Strikers, that is definitely a game. I'd be okay with another Mario Baseball. I know a lot of people didn't like the Wii one for some reason. The only complaint I had with it was too easy. The items that you could throw to disrupt fielders made it where it was like, if you just had a team with really good chemistry, it was almost impossible to not at least get a base hit every time. As long as you hit the ball and kept it within the lines, you were good.
So in other news, I'm getting my pilot's license. Who wants to sign up to be on a flight with me?
I love flying and still no.
Yeah, I hate flying.
I think I'm the only person I know that actually enjoys flying, except for my best friend growing up. He was like my best friend from about age 1 to about 6 before we got close to moving here.
Mm-hmm.
He actually is a pilot now.
I mean, hey, there you go. If you decide you don't want to teach, you could become a pilot.
Oh god, no. Just because I enjoy flying does not mean you should put me behind those controls.
God.
That's like saying because I'm I'm a decent player at F-Zero that I should become a NASCAR driver.
Mm.
Just like, no thanks.
I was gonna say, last time I was on a flight and we had a little bit of turbulence, I literally cried, so let's probably not put me behind anything.
That being said about the NASCAR thing, if somebody, like, allowed me to sit in a passenger seat while they drove around at, like, 500 miles an hour, like, sign me up, I'm in. Like, that sounds like it would be so much fun.
Okay, remind me where I'm going with this thing again?
Volcano Force Point, otherwise known as Mushroom, whatever it's called.
What is this?
That's gonna be, yeah, Snowhorn.
Snowhorn, so not there.
You're looking for, Mushroom Pass, whatever it's called. Sign's on the other side. Or Moon Mountain Pass, not Mushroom. Yeah, that.
So yes. Ow.
Yeah, it is kind of weird that dinosaurs wanted you to kill other dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
Considering it was the herbivores that wanted you to kill the carnivores.
I didn't even know that was there.
I figured you just wanted to run a lap.
Where the hell am I supposed to be going?
You went the wrong way in the whenever you fell down there. You went right instead of left.
Oh, you're right.
I'm also left.
Left-handed. There's another one around here somewhere. I can hear it. There it
Zappy
is.
zappy. Do another lap. I feel like you're using my strategy from the grab bag minigame.
Where the hell am I going?
You went the right way.
This way?
Yeah, and then you go left.
It looks just the same as the other one.
Look at the map.
Oh, you're right.
We've discussed this every episode. A lot of areas like have reflections or mirrors or whatever you want to call it. Half because they wanted players to get lost, and half because, quite frankly, probably the designers couldn't be bothered.
And this was with the barrels.
Never trust the barrels. You need to do a Mario Party stream with 3 other people. I'd love to, but that would also require me finding time.
Also, why are barrels still going? And why did none of those hit me?
Yeah, there's at least 2 of them that definitely should have hit you there.
And yet one hit Tricky.
Yep.
I'm good.
Oh, hey, remember this puzzle? And by puzzle, I mean the platforming section.
Well, apparently
sure
not
do.
well enough. I remember that. I don't think I could actually successfully did it last time.
No, you had me do it.
Nice. I feel like Charlie Brown.
I feel like the game just did that to piss you off.
I'm gonna kick that football straight to the moon. Nope. Okay.
Thanks, Spencer Bledsoe.
Oh my god. I did it. I'm so proud of myself. I could cry. Nope. Nope.
Do you remember where to progress from last time you were here?
There's a...
Stirring deep within me?
Yeah. Supposed to go where there's not fire.
Congrats,
Or
you
I
found the
could
way
do
to
that.
go. Also, you can get the fuel cells up there now. and there's a fairy in there. I didn't even see that.
I mean,
Probably
you want
'cause
the
the-
fuel cells, you don't want the fairy.
I mean, to be
Okay.
fair, whenever you're looking at a brownish red color, what's going to be easier to see by comparison, the bright blue or the other thing that's red?
I'm supposed to go to the barrels.
Yep.
Ow.
Planning on doing a Resident Evil 2 walkthrough. No, I have only been in Resident Evil 2 once, and that was a long, long time ago. I don't even know 1 that well. It's the modern ones I know, 4, 5, and 6. I still have not played 7, but it looks really cool. I've seen a little bit of gameplay footage of it. I know Sherwood said he wanted to get it for VR, which would be really fun to play. Or to watch Caitlin play it, because she would probably cry.
Woohoo.
And
So
now that's
how
your
did
second
I
time
do
back. You
that?
don't have to do the puzzle with the light switches.
Oh, thank God.
You just stick it. There you go. So all the puzzles that you did before will already be solved. They'll give you new ones later on, though, that you have to do.
Ew.
But it still makes it to where, like, you only have to do about 50% of the work compared to what you did last time. Like, you don't have to fight the enemies in this room. You can just get on the elevator in the center and go down here instead of freezing all the torches.
Okay, so there's 2 over here already. So that means that it needs to be elsewhere? No?
You've walked past it. There you go.
There it is. I thought there was one in there, because I'm apparently blind.
No, you don't put them in here. This is what unlocks doors.
You're right. Okay. So to get over there, I gotta come back around here and go around, I guess. Nope. Well, I got... I can just die too. Hello?
You definitely did not hit that enemy just then, but whatever.
Definitely did not.
Maybe he got too close to the fire. Oh, you know what? That's probably what happened. He probably got too close to that fire on that platform and it probably killed him.
That would be
That's
great.
hilarious.
Come here. Okay.
See, now I feel like I'm just watching someone play the fire attack. Really,
God.
this game is just telling me over and over, like, you're playing Oot.
Alright. Just tank it. It'll be fine.
Alright, so at this point, this is going to be stuff that you actually have to solve puzzles, because you weren't in this area before.
Okay.
So can you solve the mystery of unlocking this door?
That one's the wrong color. I'm going to die from lighting myself on fire.
Probably. Don't forget there are ladders right next to the blue torches.
Oh, I did not see that.
The map makes this area look a lot more convoluted than it is when actually going through it.
Yeah,
Like, it's
the
pretty
map
linear,
doesn't
but it makes it look
entirely
like
help.
it's like there's like 3,500 different ways you can go here. Except not. What game am I excited to have come out? Animal Crossing on the Switch. I would like an actual release date for that sometime soon. I know it's 2019, but... yeah, I'm stoked for having a new Animal Crossing. Also, yeah, I know a lot of people are excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. I am not big into Kingdom Hearts, but that's also because I'm not big into Disney, so really that shouldn't come as much of a surprise.
Excuse me. Wait, those aren't out either? What?
I thought you'd figured out the puzzle, so I was staying quiet. I guess you didn't.
I thought you were supposed to blow them all out.
I mean, yes. That's part of the puzzle.
But they won't stay blown out. Like, see?
It's almost like you have to do it in a certain order, perhaps.
Oh my god. Is there another blue one?
No, there's only one of each. That was why I didn't say anything, though, because you blew out the blue one and then the green, and I was like, okay, yeah, you clearly have got this figured out. Oh, hey, some enemies. I'll grab magic before you go into this next one. Now, can you solve the puzzle of this room?
Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. First of all, where are you?
Just use the whistle to call him to you. Literally the worst humming I've ever heard. Dum-de-dum, hum-hum.
like I'd almost have a better shot at shooting from where I'm standing still.
There's one.
I can't believe it allowed that. Damn it.
Two. Yep. I would get more magic before you leave, though, because you were completely out. I think that was, in fact, your last shot that you got it.
Probably, yeah.
There should be a flower across, yeah. Oh, it's a blue one. There you go. Now all you have to do is get to the blue part, and you've gotten the spellstone back.
Watch him take my last bit of health
Yeah.
right before I step on
That's
there.
what I thought was gonna... At first I was like, oh, you're just gonna run past him and just like go into the warp like, ah, screw you.
I knew they were gonna dive bomb me just as soon as I was about to step on there, so I was like, might as well swing at him. Alright. So... Nope. Ta-da! Again, much bigger when I originally picked it up.
Yep. It
And the
was
last
like sticking
two
out of
times
a
I've used
dinosaur's head, and it was gigantic.
I mean, yeah.
Now it's just like, no. Just fit inside your pocket, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Also, fake sneeze.
Oh god. It's trying to kill me.
No, it did that to me too. That's not just you. Alright, time to leave.
Hey, stop. Well, let me...
I mean, you could just put away your weapon and run past him.
That too. Okay, and run that way?
Nope, that was
No.
where you came.
That way. You're right.
Also, yeah, that's true. That map did kind of look like Goma from Wind Waker. I guess this game did come out a year before Wind Waker did. Your arch nemesis.
I did it twice now. Oh my god. Not to brag, but I think I'm improving a little bit.
Don't get too cocky. It will probably cost you if you do.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely gonna kill me later. Don't worry about it. So, that begs the question, how far along are we?
70.
70%, not bad.
3 spirits left and 1 spell stone.
Mm-hmm.
1 smell stone.
You know.
Yep. You know, in the palace.
Mm-hmm. Nah. This time I want to go right.
No.
Right?
You want to go left. It's always
Wanna
left
go
when you
left?
fall down there. Always.
Oh, well,
Well, you probably shouldn't go down there.
that was smart. Nice.
In all honesty, we will probably end up coming back here for some reason. I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Even though there's no reason to come back here.
Damn.
Oh no, the stinky green gas. Yeah, I know, right? Like, speaking of the bathroom, jeez. It's enough to, like, keep you afloat and somehow suspended. But it apparently also slowly kills you.
Jeez.
Oh, hey, it's your friends. Alright, have fun saving the dinosaurs.
I won't. Alright. Come here, guys.
Oh, they're not gonna do that. You're gonna have to hit them with fire.
Really?
Yep. That also means that they're not constantly bombarding you and taking away your health, though. Yeah.
I'm not a good shot. I don't know why I'm celebrating.
Oh, that was tricky, not Fox. But it was funny.
Yeah.
Also, there's
that's
some
not
enemies,
going
like,
well.
right next to you to your left.
God. I'm a terrible shot.
They always fly in the same pattern, so if you find a spot that they can get hit by, you could just leave the cursor there and wait for them to come back.
Can I have some more, please? Okay. Okay.
I think you have 3 left.
Damn.
Yeah, 2 left.
Where?
This is a lot harder to do at nighttime when you can't see anything. Maybe it's because I'm leaning back, but I can't see.
Oh, I
anything
can't
at
see
all.
either. I thought I got it on the
Well,
last
you
one.
still had one more to save, so it wouldn't have made a difference.
Man.
Because remember there's that one that's like by Cape Claw entrance, like where you had to light the 3 torches? And there was that one in the really weird location.
Okay. Alrighty, so first of all... Okay. So you're done. Are there any more over here?
No.
Okay.
I'm glad that they just both flew directly into that and overlapped each other so it could count for a twofer. Like I said, these enemies aren't too terribly bright. But they're also obnoxious. That's why they put them in there. Still not as bad as the Medusa heads from Castlevania, though.
Damn it. So he's saved. Now who else?
Left. Keep going left. That's not left.
This left?
Yep. And then go straight from the direction you're facing.
Oh, that dude. Okay.
Oh, there's actually one more than I thought. Yeah, there's this one and then the one that's like by Cape Claw.
Okay, and where?
And then turn back around. Right, right slightly. And then just follow that path down the exit. There's a plant right there.
I'm glad I got that.
Yep, I'm glad the game was like, oh, you wanted that mushroom, right?
Once again, you come to the aid of our tribe. You are a true hero, Fox.
I am a truly bad shot.
Enough to keep getting you guys out of trouble. But I've got this for you. Yeah, well, thanks.
I'm glad that they just used like a generic boing sound effect for that.
I'm not even sure what that was supposed to mean. Like, is he feeling awkward that he just said?
Well, because Fox is like, I don't get paid enough to help you guys, and then they give him a reward anyway.
Hope that helps you, boss.
I mean, yeah.
So it's just like, you were trying to be like a sarcastic ass about it, or Fox was. And then it's like, oh no, we actually were going to give you something.
How sweet. Alright.
Alright, there you go. It's 130 for the item you need.
Perfect.
I actually did try getting the discount floor to 110, and it was wrong. Whoever put that on the wiki is a bloody liar. I ended up having to pay 130 for it in full.
Hmm.
Which really isn't the end of the world, because A, I don't think money has any other use after you buy this, and B, you have to have 130 to even be allowed to try to hassle for less anyway, so...
Hurry and choose something. Oh, get out.
Okay. What do I want?
Should be the only item. Well, no, I guess we did leave some other items. It should be the Alpine route, the gold Alpine route. It'll be 130.
This one?
Yep.
Let's say if 120 will do it.
Nope.
Nope.
I tried 120. It didn't work.
Nope.
No, and you can't do it again, or he'll just kick you out.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Yeah, I'm so excited for, I don't know what the hell that is.
Snow artifact. Shopkeeper claims to have found it while exploring Snowhorn Wastes. Maybe somebody there is missing it. Also, I guess you could try to go for at least one of the maps that you haven't gotten yet. You don't need Walled City anymore, but there might be other ones. Yeah, you could get Dragon Rock, I guess. That's like the final piece of the planet that's gotten ripped off. It's very, weird.
Alright.
It honestly feels like you're sort of playing like an open world Metal Gear game, and it's not. Like, nothing is... everything feels wrong, is basically what I'm saying when you go through that area. It's really weird.
Alright. Anything else?
Not really.
Alright.
I guess later you can come back and buy all the maps if you want to when you have money, but really it's not the end of the world if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
I think you only actually have to buy 4 items in the game. So you have to buy that, you have to buy the rock candy at the start of the game for Shrek.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember what the other things were.
Do I have to go back to Shoehorn?
Yeah, yes. Or to Snowhorn.
That's what I meant.
Snowhorn.
Where am I going?
Now someone is duct taping a box, I guess. Playing with wrapping paper.
Okay, wait, where was it pointing?
It's pointing to the ladder.
Okay.
Now they're pulling out the folding iron? What the hell? So I guess they're gonna take the wrapping paper and iron it before putting it in a box?
I hear it.
Oh, it's below you. You can't get to it yet. You need a power-up you don't have.
Oh. My bad. Oh yeah. I just remembered we're out here. But what I want to know is, where's the caveman?
Probably not very far away since you're in Snowhorn Wastes. That's the way you came from.
What's up?
Alright, go left. Because it took me a while to figure out where this guy is. Keep going left. Should be like a cliffside that you can walk up. Yeah, up there. on your left still. You have to platform across the hypothermia water to your right. You're still going the wrong way.
What? I thought you just said to your left.
It's like you take an immediate left, like a hard left. Like when you walk down this, yeah, it's right there. And you want to give the artifact to the blue guy. Oh wait, don't give it to him yet, actually. There should be a flame thing you can break down behind him, yeah, with Tricky's ability. Okay, what is going on outside? I wonder how other people would feel if while they were working I just went to their office and just like occasionally just blew an air horn. And by occasionally I mean every 7 seconds. Alright, keep going down that path.
Ow.
Without setting yourself on fire. And knock down that tree. There should be like an enemy that will appear in it that will shoot like little green blasts at you and you just attack where that is.
Can I?
I meant with your fire ability, but okay.
Oh. Okay, I get it. Is there a way I can get out of here?
It's right to your left. Right there.
Oh my god. Okay, first of all. How many times am I supposed to hit it with fire?
You just have to hit, you only have to hit it once, you just have to hit a little bit higher. It's where the green eyes are. There you go. Because if not, you have to try to shoot this down while it's on a timer.
Yeah.
And you're like going through this area. And so if you like solve half of the puzzles while walking through this area, it becomes a lot easier. Those things will respawn, so I wouldn't even bother with them. I think that's all you really need to do here. Now you can go back and give him the artifact. He just said what a sad day this is, my thing has been stolen, and then he says it was stolen many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Still grieving, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Also, yes, the
Oh,
shopkeeper
chance
totally
for
stole that
myself.
from him.
Probably, yeah.
No, he did. Alright, I would set that to your Y button, by the way, the horn. So now it's going to start activating a series of these switches that you have to go and use the horn.
Whoa!
Also, you probably shouldn't have held up while that cutscene was playing.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
You already did that one. And it resets the timer each time you blow on the horn, so you'll have plenty of time for this first one. It just gives you, I think it gives you a preset amount of time for each one.
Okay. Is it just across the way?
Most of them are on like a pretty obvious path. There's one that's way out of the way, and I'll direct you to it when it shows up, but most of them are pretty close by each other. That one's by the entrance where you first entered this area. You don't have to go all the way back
Where?
through there. Yeah, just keep going that way.
Ow. Ow. Okay.
Wrong way. There you go. I think this is the one that they put like way the heck out of the way. Oh no, that one's not too bad. That's just next to the gatekeeper.
So...
You just like go through the... And you just go forward and take a right here. And then left slightly.
Where's it?
I think this must be the dumb one then. Yeah, this is the dumb one.
Okay.
Alright, so this one you want to... Okay, we'll go back to normal. Go down, left. Still left. Ignore that. Past the tree. Don't jump in the water.
Oh my god, how do I get out?
Right. Yeah,
Okay.
we're out of time for this one. Because you still have to knock down a tree with fire.
Nope.
But yeah, you'll go across that and then up the rock wall and it's right there.
Okay.
It's in a really weird spot though, because that's not a point you've gone through in that area at any other point in the being here. Because with the others, it's either a spot you've already been or a path that you just opened. So it's like that would be your first inclination is to go down the new path.
Mm-hmm. God damn it. Son of a... That's just right over here.
Nope, left. You went right. Next one is that way though.
God. Jesus, y'all.
Other way.
Okay, so now say what you said again. It's to the...
Down that path. No, not that path.
Down this path?
Left.
Left.
Keep going left.
Keep going left.
There's a fence. Go around that. Yeah, left. Then you have to knock down that tree with the fire ability. And then you'll go across the tree and up that rock wall that's right there.
Okay.
And I think that's the last switch.
Oh my god.
No, you're not going to have time to get to it. The rock wall is going to take too long.
If I could quit falling off, that'd be nice too. Alright. Let's do this again.
That's weird that, like, the tree, the first tree you knocked down stayed knocked down while you redid it, but the second one didn't.
Right?
Maybe it's just, like, it registers as knocked down if you do it before hitting the timer.
Hello? What the hell? Never go left. Never go right. Always go left.
In this game, actually, yeah, I don't think there's any section where you take a right before taking a left.
Excuse me.
No, I guess the time does stack, because you have over a minute now.
Mm-hmm. Hello? That's about 30 seconds on each time.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep, that was it.
Nice.
Just a random extra life in a box, okay. Alright, so to get to that, basically just go back to where you started the race and then just follow the path like you would be hitting the switches.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get to the third one, just like keep going in that direction.
Here, wait. This way?
Nope.
so here's one. Here's two. Three.
And you still don't have to fight the enemies here because they'll keep respawning. The small ones respawn about every 30 seconds.
Okay, and where am I going?
Just keep going that direction.
The direction that I was going?
Yeah, the direction you were going.
This way?
Yeah, just keep going. It's right there.
Oh. Oh, yes.
And I think this is the one where you have to, like, use a bomb multiple times,
Uh-huh.
if I remember correctly.
I think I have 4 bombs, so let's hope it's...
No, like the ones you pick up and throw, like that, not the planting ones. You don't ever use any collectibles like those in a Krazoa shrine. In fact, most of your staff abilities don't get used outside of fire. I don't think any of them do. Maybe staff booster does at some point.
Yeah, I was gonna say the jumps. Hello?
But the later ones like Quake and whatnot, they don't ever get used. The door one never gets used.
Alrighty, so...
I would recommend tossing the bomb now, getting rid of it, and destroying those 2 flying guys, because if they hit you, they will make the bomb explode. So just clear them out of the way before you try to do anything else. Case in point.
Hello?
You can either try to get him manually or shoot him with fire, either one. But they will respawn, so...
It's a 33% success rate. Oh god,
Yeah,
talk
this
about
is ice physics.
Okay. Not sure why I dropped that, but I appreciate the thought.
If you lose any, like if you touch any edge at all whenever you've got a bomb, it will cause you to drop it. Same as if you like held onto the side. Because the game's thinking you either are trying to jump or grab onto the side, so it is some sort of motion that requires Fox's hands to not be holding a barrel.
Which again, I would much prefer if the jump were a button. That would have sucked if I'd thrown it too short.
I thought you did, actually.
Me too.
Alright, before you do this part, you will need another barrel here.
What?
Like I said, you have to carry the barrel through the same puzzles. It's just like you solve one. I think this is the only other one. You may not have to do it 3 times. It might only be twice. Oh, and they've respawned. Lovely.
Well, actually, the bad news is that I think only one of them respawned. Which means that as soon as I start taking... Oh no, they both did.
They both
Okay,
did.
good news.
It's probably just you passed one but not the other, and that's when they happen to spawn.
It's like 1 in 7, or 2 in 7, 2 in 8.
It'd be very interesting to watch you play like a shooter game where you have to practice leading your shots.
Gosh diddly darn it.
I'm surprised this area down here isn't poisoned because it has like a purple tint to it that makes it seem like it would be.
Okay. Now what?
Alright, so you're going to place the barrel on that thing on the left. Make sure it says drop and not throw for your A button. Yeah. Okay, so now go over to that thing and toggle it. Quickly, or else your bomb's going to explode. Nope, it already did.
Oh my god.
So basically that switch toggles the flames. It will, if you toggle it, it will deactivate the ones on the left but activate the ones on the right and vice versa. So as it's going through that section, you have to keep hitting the switch in order to make the flames go away on the correct side.
I really need more magic. So if I fall down there again, I'm gonna get stuck.
Well, they have magic plants down there.
Oh, they do. I forgot about that.
Yeah, thankfully in this game, the game design is good enough to where normally you're not supposed to get stuck. You got stuck on the wall, but in terms of like, oh, you're not able to progress in this area at all.
Well, that was definitely a glitch. Like,
Yeah.
that was kind of
That one was definitely not intentional.
Okay. I
Switch
did it.
back.
Darn it!
Yeah, you want to start with it the way it is.
Okay.
Mashing the switch is definitely not going to help on that one.
I need down there. I need that magic. Alright.
Nope, they haven't respawned yet.
They're gonna respawn just as soon.
Yep.
Please tell me that killed it. Damn. Three out of 9. 4 out of 10.
That's passing. If my math is any indication.
Love them physics. Nice.
That'll teach it. Alright,
Okay.
so after it passes that first column,
Say when.
now, give it a second. Now, that should be good. I think it's only 3. It should drop it on the other side, so you just have to swim across. Yeah, that water does look purple. Maybe it's just me.
That's definitely like either purple or pink.
It looks like it would be poisonous, but it's not.
Nope. Okay.
Okay, so for this one, you just have to get it across to that side, so if you just throw it at an angle, or walk into the wind tunnel, that works too. So then you'll just have to push it over there, like, manually. Just, like, push it with, yeah, like that. It won't explode if it hits a wall or anything like that, but there you go.
There you go.
Okay, now before you pick it up again... Okay, yeah, this room's not too bad. This one, you just go across to the end, but you want to kill the monster first that's in here.
Really?
I mean, you could just go up and beat him with the staff. Doesn't matter how.
I mean, yeah, he also got hit twice and just, like, didn't acknowledge it whatsoever. Yeah, considering my health, I probably should have done this from a distance. But that works.
Yeah, you don't need that actual placement station. I think that's just so you can go and defeat the enemy. So you'll go, wait for the fire to go away. You're not going to step up there, but wait for it to go away and then just stand right in front of it and then just throw it forward. But stay, like, get as close as you can after the fire's gone. It won't let you step up there, but if you throw it from there as close as you can get, then it should work. Yep. And that's it. You don't need another bomb.
Thank God. Oh, okay.
And what is test number 4? Surprise, they're doing repeats.
A test of strength.
You've literally done this already.
Alright.
It's literally just the pushing puzzle again. Except it's actually easier this time. I don't know why, but they made this one easier.
That's
Done.
a little ridiculous.
Yeah. I feel like the difficulty should have been reversed between like that one and the one that you do in Lightfoot.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it's like you don't really practice that style of gameplay. You know, it's just like mashing a button.
Mm-hmm.
You practice to get faster, but it's not like, oh, this is a completely new technique.
Mm-hmm. Yay!
Yay. Now back to
The palace.
the pod. It doesn't work when it's not carrot.
Alright.
It's not as funny.
Actually, first.
Go back and try it again.
No, I was looking
I
to
don't
see if
actually
there's
think it
any
would.
health in here. Hello? Hello? Can I please get out of this? Okay. There we go. Oh, that's not helpful.
Yeah, usually if it's the jars that are shaped like that instead of boxes, it's almost always going to be money instead of health. But
Should
not
probably
always.
not jump down from there. Okay.
Still doesn't want any additional money, forcing you to fork it over.
See,
He's still
that
cool.
would make sense.
He's just cool with it.
No.
You know, you got it right. There you go. Yeah, I'll give me money. Yep. I'd be willing to bet in terms of like actually times where they force you to use the stay command for tricky, that eats up at least a third of the game.
Probably.
Is this section right here.
Probably also money.
Yep.
Yep.
That's health. Now, time to go visit Shrek again. downside of going through this place at night is it just looks like it'd be a great place to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because the nighttime brings out the greens more. Normally,
right.
normally it looks kind of green. Maybe that's just because we live here where it's not green at all.
And the grass looks super cozy. Ugh. Alright. I kind of wish I was a fly on the wall at the meeting in which they described the creative concept going into that teleporting stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm sure it was great.
I'm sure there was plenty of weed. That's the wrong way.
Seeing as how they threw a lot of this together, like, pretty last minute, they probably were just like, just have some sort of indentation that he's going through space and time, and so they literally just made a space background.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, wow, good job, guys.
Okay,
So the door you're looking for will be the one that's, like, that you use your staff ability to open the special doors for. Because that was the new ability you got between then and now. Because it's not super quick.
So... on this level? Not on this level?
I have no idea.
Good point. Because there's fire.
It won't be that one.
And then the next one... it won't be that one either.
I think that one, this one's the sharp claw disguise, which you already did.
It is.
So it's probably one level lower.
One level lower?
It could be one level higher.
Would that be this way?
That scream, though. Could expand the game making underwater. Oh god, don't give them that idea.
Ooh.
I'm honestly surprised that they didn't actually... well, I'm not surprised seeing as it was last minute. But if they actually put in, like, proper time to it and kept things largely the same, after you put the pieces of the planet back in, they'd probably force you to go back there to get something new.
God.
But no, that never happens, so... In fact, I think at a certain point it actually locks you from going back to those areas entirely. So that's 4.
Neato.
Now it's time to be eaten. Going.
Why does he always go, huh? Like he doesn't know exactly what's about to happen. Like we've done this 3 times with him. He should know at this point.
Yeah, you'd think.
Alright. Ooh, it's raining.
Hallelujah.
March, my boy!
My boy!
Smell falls down and only one can go. You seem to be getting the hang of this. Now
Yeah.
then, it's time for you.
The music is not making the accent any better.
It's making it worse.
That's easy for you to say. But where do I find the gatekeeper?
He is closer than you realize. He who has no voice has plenty to say.
Well, it's not me. And if he doesn't have a voice, it's definitely not tricky.
No, it's definitely not tricky.
What are you
But that
doing?
is where we're going to
man?
end it here. Because that's as far as I played through.
He's just rolling around in the dirt.
Yep. Well, mud now, since it's raining.
Yeah.
That should be at like 78-ish%, I think. 4.
74.
3/4 of the way
Woohoo!
through the game.
So exciting. Alright. And since that's as far as he's played, we're not entirely sure if we'll be able to finish it up tomorrow, but Ideally, we'll be getting closer to finishing up, or not tomorrow, next week.
Maybe? I don't remember. Probably. I don't remember how long the last area takes for the spell stone. I know the spirits don't take that long.
Probably
I'm
like
not sure
either
about the
one or
spell
two more.
It can't be more than 2. There's no way. Not sure what that is.
Don't worry about it.
Stupid chair. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Some issue with the hydraulics. Either way, because I'm paranoid. Oh yeah, I do want to show that off too, since it was mentioned. I'm trying to think of where there's an enemy I could fight easily.
The mushrooms.
No, it has to be like one of the sharp claws. I don't think there's any nearby though.
If you go back to the snow.
I guess I could go to Snowhorn. I'm gonna be lazy and check it this way. Heart Attack 1, thank you for the follow. Enjoy the dancing Bowser. I'm gonna show this one last thing off. I forgot the vibration was set on. It feels really weird. Every time he rolls, it like slightly vibrates. Oh, I have to go through all that. Nah, we'll wait till next time. Never mind.
Note to self, do the thing next time.
It's just an attack animation you can show off, that's all. Like, if you hold down, it does one, but there's another one for if you roll in an attack.
Oh. We'll do the thing next time.
Yeah, I'll probably remember it next time. Since I'll likely, due to workload, probably be playing it the remaining section or sections either Saturday or the day of. Until then, though, thank you all for watching, and let us find ourselves a raid target.
Indeed.
I'll put that one on. There we go. I feel like you'd appreciate that reference if you ever watch Codename Kids Next Door. The one in the top middle.
Oh, yeah.
That was like the intro that they did. I couldn't actually get the whole GIF because it wouldn't let me save more than like 15 seconds of it, but it does like the full thing, and now it's just the Fire Emblem characters. And they changed it from KND to KWS, Kids with Swords.
That's so cool.
It's beautiful. I don't know who made it, but it's amazing.
It is only 9 o'clock.
I've still been up since 4 a.m.
Good lord, why?
because I was trying to get my sleep schedule back on par. Which it should be because I got to get up at 6:30. Yep. It's going to be 6:30 every single day from now until May 3rd. Whoop-dee-doo.
I'm not jealous of you.
I wouldn't be either.
So do we want to move our stream up to 5:30 on like a more regular basis?
More likely than not, yeah. I'll figure out what to do in terms of the posting that to Discord. But I usually only do that like kind of late in the week, especially when I start uni, because I'm like, I don't know what my schedule's going to be like. It's going to depend on entirely how much energy I have. So we will find out then. Let's see. I doubt anybody's playing a StarFox game, but let's find out. I guarantee you no one's playing 2. Yeah. This is what the StarFox of old is like, by the way.
It looks pretty cool.
Well, once it actually gets to a fighting part.
Does it control well?
Yeah, actually really well. But like the whole game is like this, except for there's one section where you control a tank on land, but like you move automatically, same as you would in the piloting here. So you control a tank on the ground one level, and you control a submarine underwater in one level. But it's split to where it's like depending on if you save like your allies at certain points, or if you get like a high enough score or anything like that, it'll actually route you to different pathways. And so it's multiple branching. It's like in the first stage, if you save Falco, I think, like pretty early, he'll guide you through a waterfall and it'll take you down a different pathway. So you have harder courses, and that's how you get higher scores. It still leads to the same end spot, but that's how it works. I'd actually show it off on stream, but I am absolutely trash at StarFox 64. I took the hard path once and did it, but it did not do a very good job of getting through it. Alright.